20 years ago, Hurricane Katrina tore through New Orleans, wrecking homes, lives, and the city's troubled public school system. In the storm's wake, leaders tried something no other American city had attempted. They rebuilt almost every campus as an independent charter school. Today, that experiment shows both remarkable gains and stubborn gaps. Before Katrina, the district was already in crisis. Corruption, crumbling buildings, and chronic budget shortfalls had left more than 60% of students in schools officially labeled failing. Fewer than 6 in 10 seniors earned a diploma. Katrina seemed to wipe the slate clean. More than 100 of 128 school buildings were damaged or destroyed. Students bounced from city to city. Teachers lost classrooms, homes, and soon their jobs. The state took control and dismissed all 7,000 educators, nullifying the union contract. Neighborhood attendance zones disappeared. Instead, families could apply to any campus through a citywide lottery. Each new school signed a performance contract: raise achievement or lose your charter. The all-charter model delivered measurable academic gains. Test scores rose sharply. Graduation rates climbed from 54% before the storm to roughly 78%. College enrollment grew, and for the first time in memory, no New Orleans school carries the state's failing label. But progress came at a cost. Firing thousands of mostly black veteran teachers severed deep community ties and left staff rooms younger and less representative of the students they served. High turnover is still common. The choice system also introduced daily complications: long bus rides, confusing enrollment forms, and competition that can leave struggling families feeling stranded. Early no-excuses discipline policies produced soaring suspension rates for minor misbehavior, fueling criticism that the new order recreated old inequities beneath a fresh coat of paint. The system continues to evolve. Local control returned in 2018 when an elected school board regained oversight. In 2024, the district opened the Leah Chase School, its first traditional non-charter campus since the storm, a signal that leaders are willing to blend models rather than cling to ideology. And in 2025, Dr. Fatima S. Fulmore became superintendent, charged with navigating teacher shortages, declining enrollment, and the city's persistent economic divides. So where does that leave New Orleans? It is no longer a district in free fall. It is a complex laboratory still testing its own limits. Students are more likely to graduate and attend college than they were 2 decades ago, yet opportunity remains uneven. Buses still crisscross the city each morning, carrying children past shuttered neighborhood schools that once anchored their communities. The lesson 20 years on is less about declaring victory or failure and more about recognizing the fragility of reform. Katrina forced New Orleans to rebuild from scratch, and that reset delivered undeniable academic gains. It also showed how easily communities can be left behind when change moves faster than trust. The work continues, classroom by classroom, year by year, as educators, families, and policymakers try to craft a system that not only raises scores, but also feels and is truly theirs.